The first piece I'm going to do is called Baby Girl. I wrote it for my little sister. She's 12 years old. She's 17 years younger than me, so she'll be 13 this year. And she's beautiful. I don't think she realizes how beautiful she is, so I wrote this for her. And really, if you go to any 12-year-old little girl, any little girl. Baby girl. To my beautiful baby girl, like you, I am an urban rose. My body, a gnarled stem graced with broken thorns that stand strong like mangled fist poised for battle. An urban rose whose bruises reflect like war paint, hidden in the underpetals, out of sight but never far from mind. Outstretched toward the purity of the sun, despite being walked all over by those who miss this rose of an anomaly that is me, growing from pavement. The potential overlooked, the potential often overlooked, regardless, still crazy, amazing, without the okay from anybody, because a real rose's beauty lies beyond the physical, and an urban rose's beauty lies beyond the dirt and the grime. So baby girl, when I say it'll be alright, it's because I've been there. And I made it back in one piece, with a grab bag of stories from my grave of insecurities, and I may never know the actual harmonies of the symphonies that your crooked petals paint across every sunrise, or the hope in the midnight prayers you swim in every time you close your eyes, but I've been there. I apologize, it was my fault. And I know that you learn how to breathe when drowning in your own tears, and I know that one day your heart will far outgrow your fears, and even when your physical shrivels from the pain inflicted by life and its honesty, I can honestly say that I love you. Baby girl, I'm witnessing you crawl through a crack in the pavement that has tried to smother your roots beneath it. You're beautiful, because it's something that's been so deeply seated into your core that no jealous little girl or silly little boy can ever reach it. You're stronger than you realize yourself to be, so know that every broken leaf is meant to be a reminder of what you've been through and what you'll go through. I see you. And use those scars nestle deep into the rose petals of tomorrow's promises as your shield. Because society will make you feel like you're not equal to a boy, and the media will make you feel like you're nothing more than a toy, and teachers might see you fail and not outstretch a hand, and that glass ceiling might make you feel like less than a man, but you are crawling through a crack in the pavement. And even if you don't see that now, just keep your eyes closed and continue to grow upwards. And when you feel the warmth of the sun dancing along the edge of your jagged thorns, you'll feel what I've always seen. Baby girl, you are an urban rose whose beauty is unmatched by everything except just maybe your will to breathe. I see you, baby girl. I am you. So this next piece is called Pictures, Words, and everyone falls prey to judgment, being judged by the way you look for whatever reason, what you do for a living. So this is just a poem I wrote to kind of tell you a little bit about myself. It's called Pictures, Words. They say a picture's worth 1,000 words, but how much can it really say when it's been silenced? See, all we do is embrace the outer layer of an image without digging deep to see what makes it tick. But I guess that's a whole lot of stories to read when you're looking through 194 profile pics. And see, maybe it's because our brains have become so oversaturated with photos and albums and tags and Twitter pics and Instagrams and hipstermatics that we've grown deaf to the stories of the secrets that are aching to be heard for the 1,000 words they're supposedly worth. Clawing at silencer-adorned lens caps, trying to escape the darkness are the many words screaming behind the faces of the many photos you won't even turn the TV down for. Now I know there's some place to place the blame because you refuse to even see, and I won't hold my breath, because so if you take the time to read, and that's fine. I'm used to the superficiality. And honestly, how can I expect anyone to see deeper than me when I can guarantee there's nowhere near 1,000 words in my vocabulary? But apparently, there are 1,000 words to be found in a photo of me, so take a picture. Take a picture that spans from the beginning of time to eternity, then stare close at whatever it is illuminated by the flash bulb. Now imagine a fresh flat photo of me, and how my 1,000 words might read. And on a good day and in the right light, this is at least what I hope those words might sound like. She stands taller than a sequoia, fixed and unshakable. Her feet carry the weight of her day while staying solidly rooted and yet still making a way. Guided by eyes wide with clarity and sincerity that tickles her lips as her hips sway with a confidence 30 years in the making. Her eager hands grabbing at friendships and boyfriends and promises and tucking them into a heart that beats for passion and art and love. Her soul so visible that it dances when she speaks, and all this as her mind kicks a funky beat. All right, that hit nowhere near our goal. I mean, it's literally like 880 some odd words to go. But if you have a minute, I'm going to show you a side of me that most people don't know. But first, take a picture. Take a picture of my feet that carry the weight of my day while staying solidly rooted and yet still making a way. Painted toes next to scars from fire-breathing coals. Weighed down with regret, yet walking endlessly into retreating sunsets. Feet that hike and dance and march. A walking calamity is what I claim to be. Still, every day I pray that these footsteps I leave will be deep enough for my little sister to want to follow and heed. Footsteps that better match up at all. Feet that stand for something so I don't fall. Take a picture. Take pictures of my lips tickled with a wild cocktail of phantom lovers' lies, laughter, debate trophies, poetry, pageant speeches, and that lingering touch of my father's brow from kisses, landing just moments after his last breath. I breathe through photos of lips numbed with whiskey, drowning 2 lungs deep in today's pain, yesterday's cigarette smoke. Look at my picture. Then look deep in my eyes, unwilling and unflinching. Eyes that have had to witness near death that I've caused. Eyes that have seen my destruction, have had to see the pain I've constructed. Eyes fresh out of tears, but filling with the fears from past consequences, yet looking dead ahead into tomorrow's sincerity. Eyes that are now wide and guiding with clarity. This heart that beats for passion and art and love. The same heart that once caused my sleeves to drip in blood now hides, trembling in fear of another break. It can't take another break. It needs a fucking break. Take a look at my photo. Can you see my heart bird song? Crying and screaming for something real to come into fruition, asking why can't someone just love me without condition? Take a fucking photo of these hips that used to cry in embarrassment and wallow in depression due to attacks from a fashion industry. Never worth its weight in bacon, but because of that, now you can look at a picture with hips that sway with a confidence. 30 years in the making, proud to be African American and Belizean. Snap photos of these eager hands grabbing at friendships and boyfriends and promises, tagging and smashing and grabbing at lifelines as my tipsy fingertips steer four-wheel death machines. Hands that play tug of war with bootstraps every day and warm by the fire of the choices I've made. Strapped behind my back, no longer able to grasp the freedom, because freedom is something that only non-felon grasp gets a hold. Wrapped in a lifetime of scars, my mama's scars, grandmama's scars, so my unborn daughters know that their mama's scars were meant to plant a seed, so they know when they grow, these knuckles break before they fucking bleed. Now there's only two things that I own in this life that are beautiful and fine and eternally mine. Is my soul and my mind. Fixed and unshakable, my soul so visible